So after 3 days, actually 2 days, and this morning, we got the student up and flying around the LZ. Look at this beautiful LZ that we have here. Pretty darn massive. And look at him go. And I forgot to hit record to watch your landing, but he did an amazing landing. First flight, first solo. Absolutely amazing. How did that feel, buddy?
Oh, great.
Absolutely
awesome.
Amazing. Good high five, man.
Need to work on that landing.
That's no problem. That was just your first one out of many, 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 many. Excellent. So how'd you feel when you took off?
That's good, yeah.
How'd you feel? I mean, you felt like you had enough room to take off, and you got up there to altitude. Were you able to get into your seat okay?
Yep. Yeah, it took me a while. I had to pull this up. I wasn't sure I wasn't gonna like come out around, so I just left that one down.
Okay.
But, yeah, it wasn't hard to get into it.
Excellent. How'd you like your flying around up there for
That's good view.
half an hour or so?
It's a good view.
Excellent view. When you're coming in, could you feel that the wind was getting to a little bit shifty?
Definitely. Yeah, as I was getting lower in altitude, yeah, I could feel kind of bumping around a little bit. And then you said that you were getting wind shifts or increase in winds. It made sense.
And you killed the wing or killed the motor. You came in, you did a good flare, 1, 2, 3. You held it. Then right before you touched the ground, you did a full flare.
Yeah.
It's wet out. It's wet out here, so we skidded a little bit, but that's all right. Good job, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Solo. Excellent job, buddy. Welcome to Paramotor, Arkansas Flight School. We got some really fun stuff going on. Here's a couple of our machines. We got the big beast, which is our tandem trike here. We got some light trikes. This is a EOS 100 on a SkyMax frame, a Blackhawk 220 that we can put on a trike also, and this is our adventure trike with the Moster 185 and the Angel on the back with a cage protector here. Got working on some stuff. What do we got working on here? We got a bunch of wings. That was our wing from this morning, and this is actually Bonnie and Brian's motor. We're actually going to be putting this on the SkyMax frame today, and man, just lots of fun things that we're doing. Anyway, let's go out to the field and I'll let you check out the field on Paramotor, Arkansas. So we've got a nice pool and outdoor area over there with a couple of different grills. And then as soon as you come over here, look at this beautiful, beautiful field. It's a little bit too windy. Everybody's gone for lunch right now. That's why I'm the only one out here, but check this out. Field as far as the eye can see, and it looks like it got kind of windy and our tent blew away a little bit. Let's go fix that. Just that little bit of time that we went back, the wind took this thing up. I hope it didn't break it, but it kind of looks like it did. We have a big field out here, and one of the things that we use is this, and what we do is we connect this to the trike so we can pull people on the trike to learn how to fly without actually having the motor on. Right here, this is the power to fly with an Atom 80, and I think a Dudek Comfort, or is this power to fly seat, and of course just a regular old throttle. Gotta clean that up. But anyway, we'll have more students on this afternoon and the rest of the week. So I just thought I'd let you guys see what Paramotor Arkansas is about. If you want to learn how to fly, get up with me over at paramotorarkansas.com. Just give me a call, 501-747-3558. Leave a message if I'm with a student. Text me, let me know who you are and that you just want to talk paramotor. Yeah, I love the Segway. Segways are awesome. Anyways, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. We'll see you on our next Paramotor Arkansas video. Look who's just hanging around. How you doing, man? How was that? Was that absolutely incredible?
First real landing, heck yeah.
That was an awesome landing, brother.
Thank you, sir.
Good job. So how do you feel, man?
Great. Oh man, what a view, can't beat it.
You were watching the sunset too?
Oh,
Excellent.
Oh yeah.
How do you feel up there, man? Tell us how it
Amazing.
feels.
Smooth, calm, yeah. Forgiving.
Yes, forgiving. Excellent landing, by the way.
Thank you.
Good job, buddy. Tell me about your very first day when you came out here and you touched your wing for the first time. How was that?
It's a lot to learn, a lot of terminology to remember, but with repetition, you pick it up pretty quick and just becomes second nature pretty quick. It was a little frustrating, but once again, just repetition, just kind of relearning muscle memory. Yeah, kind of like you're a kid and you're learning how to walk. You know, obviously we don't remember that, but you know, it's frustrating. But then you slowly pick it up, and then you got it. I know how to get it eventually, so I wasn't really frustrated or anything. Yeah, I mean a little frustration, but overall, I know how the process is. You just keep doing it, and then you get it. So it was yeah, not bad at all.
So tell me about day one from the start to the end when we left.
So just getting introduced to the wing, and then slowly introductions of hand kiting, and then forward kiting, and all the way into reversal. So just mainly just hand kiting and forward kiting on the first day, a little bit of reversal for day one, I think. So day one is basic introduction of the equipment that we're using. So you got the wings themselves, and we've got kiting wings and regular wings A through C. And then you also got the harness that you gotta get adjusted to, get used to. And then we start kiting. So introduction is hand kiting, and then getting set up in the kiting harness, and then forward kiting, which takes a little while and is pretty exhausting. And then as we progress through that, got a lot of repetitions in that, then moved into introduction of reversing. And the whole time we're trying different kites out, and just kind of getting different feels, getting different exposure to different risers, and everything involved with that. So, and that was just day one.
How did you feel when you were doing your forward to reverse the first day? It seemed like you're having a difficult time turning around and doing that. Explain how that felt when you're trying to do your, forward to reverse. You heard me say turn to the right, turn to the right, turn to right, and you kept on going straight. So what was going through your mind?
It's frustrating trying to figure out what to do. It's not like it's not as simple as kind of like reading in a textbook. You kind of have to just like figure out how your body is going to manage it, and just communicating with your body. So it's yeah, it was a little frustrating, a little kind of confusing at first, but pick it up.
Now, you watched a lot of videos before you came here, and you knew something about this.
Mm-hmm.
So how long did you think it was going to take for you to learn kiting and get up in the air? What was your expectation?
I don't know. I don't really know. A couple days, definitely several days. But it went by quick.
Okay. All right. So day two, we came back. You did a really good job on day one. So day two came around, which was yesterday. So how did that, what happened yesterday as far as like when you first got here and throughout the day?
Day two involved kind of like a more intermediate training. So basically, I knew how to set things up, knew how to pack things up, and was familiar with the terminology, with the gear, and so I was able to prep everything, get everything ready, hand kite, and basically just kind of work on the weaknesses, which obviously was, as we discussed, was the forward and reversals was the primary kind of focus. And so just getting a lot of repetitions in on that, and then slowly I was able to feel more confident. There's kind of like a click moment of the reversals where it all kind of started to make a little bit sense. And then from there, just putting it all together, doing some obstacle courses, and just increasing competence and confidence as well.
Tell us about the day one when you first put on the Atom 80, and what did you expect for only 80 cc's?
I didn't really know what to expect, but I was definitely impressed whenever I put on the 80cc motor, and definitely put a smile on my face. I was pretty shocked by the amount of power it had. Then we did some taxis, or just like some walking and running with the power going, and it's certainly different.
Tell me about the trust the thrust, where you lean back and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
It took a little while to do the trust the thrust, where you really have to trust in that angle, that kind of the having to lean back and relying on it for the power for you going forward. So it took several attempts to really get that down. But yeah, it's just, I mean, that's what trusting the thrust, so it just takes trust.
Okay. All right, day three. Tell me about day three, which was today.
All right, day three was after day two, where we got checked out on doing full forward and reversal, and bringing down the, how would you call that?
What's that?
Like bringing it down?
Kiting the wing down?
Yeah, okay, just cutting it down. So yeah, day three was after day two, which got checked out on doing full forward reversals and kiting the wing down through the obstacles, and just feeling confident to manage the motor along with all of that. So got set up and did a power taxi that was looking so well that got approved for a full takeoff, and then just hit full throttle into the air, and then just general controls from there, and listening to listening to Sean, and just getting into the air.
How did it feel when you went up there for your very first flight? Tell us about how you felt.
Pretty amazing. Just you flying, pretty much. Just pure flight, where you're just out there, you in the environment, and you in the wind in their face, and then you look up and you got this big old canopy right ahead of you. So it's pretty surreal, to be honest.
Now, you said after you landed that you still felt shaky or adrenaline. How did that feel after you landed?
It was, I mean, yeah, it was definitely a lot to take in up in the air. You know, you're still trying to familiarize yourself with the controls. And the second flight definitely felt much more natural in just one flight. Pretty amazing how quickly that is.
Okay.
Hey, I'm Derek. I'm here with Paramotor Arkansas, and I am training for paramotors. And I am from Fayetteville, Arkansas, and I'm a fixed wing pilot for my profession, so I'm used to being up in the air. However, there's something very different about flying low, flying slow, getting the real sense of true flight. Whenever you're at high altitudes, you kind of lose the sense of flight. You still got a great view, for sure, but you don't have that sense that you're truly flying. So that's what I've been thinking about for about a year now. Really looking up videos on YouTube, just reading into the sport, and just being more and more interested in pursuing it. And so here I am, and couldn't be happier.
There's wind and indication. You should roll on power. Good. Keep on rolling on power. Roll on power. Let go of the A's. Excellent job. Notice how he kept his feet on the ground. Gotta keep your feet on the ground and run into the sky. Excellent job. Too much glare. Good job.
He's not gonna like that.
There he goes. That's it. Pull the brake. Pull the brake. Pull the brake. Stop. That was freaking awesome. That was awesome. Oh my God. That was incredible. I knew he was going to do it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. That was awesome.